Hey everybody, I am Kate Dillon and I'm standing here with Ben Baker from AFCO and I want to talk to you a little bit about Racelogic because Ben, how long have you been an instructor with the Racelogic Chassis Schools?
This past year was probably my 6th year doing that. Really enjoy doing it, enjoy giving back to the racers and help them learn about not only our product but a lot of other products on the market and help them go faster.
I think what I'm most impressed with is, how long have you been in this business, Ben?
I've been involved in racing now for 27 years, and I've done everything from dirt late models, dirt modified, stock cars, road course cars, pavement cars, drag cars, so a little bit of every form of motorsport, really.
Well, I think what's really cool about that is you're not just stuck in your lane with just like one idea. You're able to see the diversity of like, hey, we tried this thing over here. Sure. And yeah, talk about that.
Yeah, there's things that we learn in different markets, whether it be pavement to dirt, and we can cross some of that information over. And sometimes, things that we learn over there that doesn't work, we can also cross over that doesn't work. So, being involved in so many different types of motorsports, it allows us to gather more and more knowledge and help the racer out who comes and, watches the online courses or even attends the classes in person. There's just a lot of information there that, that myself, and all the other instructors can give for those classes.
Well, I mean, it's really built on a lot of expensive lessons from somebody else. Is really how so much of this gets discovered.
Sure. I mean, there's a lot of cases where things that we either tried for product development or we've tried personally on race cars that just doesn't work. And we can let you know, hey, we've tried this and this is what broke and this is why it broke, and don't do that again. So there, and then the same difference on things that, hey, this really works and it's a really good product and it lives for a long time and does what it's supposed to do. We can we share that information in those classes.
Now, of course, we did 3 classes this year in 2021. We went to Tennessee for the Crate Late Model class. We went to Alabama for the Metric Street Stock class, and we went to Nebraska for the IMCA Stock Car class. So, with that, we really brought such specialized information to each one of those different markets and different classes. And talk about what are some of the areas that you talked about in each of those classes.
So in each class, I do a lot of our brake product for AFCO. I do a lot of our shock absorbers, spring development, cooling development. So there's a lot of different aspects of the race car that I will talk about and will help with, along with chassis setups. We're at the racetrack, like right now we're at Bristol. We're here. We're working with teams, working on spring setups and chassis setups and tuning and fine tuning the cars, and so there's a lot of little things there that we get our hands in.
Well, and I would have to say, having been in this business not nearly as long as you, I mean, I sell a lot of shiny products. I know you do too, but what do you see as really the biggest difference today in how racing has changed, and what is the difference today between being like a cutting edge top team and someone who's just average?
Well, between the average teams and the really top teams is just surrounding yourself with information, getting the right information, working with that one specific shock builder or that one specific spring person or a cooling expert or a carburetor expert, surrounding yourself with great people, attending those classes because they have really good people there that's bringing great information, and that really helps get you to the next level.
Yeah, any other things that maybe there's somebody out there who's maybe thinking about getting the online class? Any other words of wisdom you'd have to add?
The difference between the online class and the in-person class, the online class, you've got, an endless resource there. You can watch it over and over again. You can stop. You can think about it for a minute and try to digest that information and then apply it to what you're doing. So, definitely the online class is a huge benefit. I know a lot of people who took the class in person have purchased that online class, and they've really been able to go back, digest what they've got out of the class and really apply it to what they're doing.
Yeah, because it's like ends up being 8 or 9 or 10 hours of that's way too much to take in if it's your first day.
Yeah, it's a lot of information there when you're in person. And it's just we're just constantly trying to keep moving to get all the information we can out. But the online class, you can sit down and watch it for a week if you want to. So just take your time with it.
I love it. So yeah, if you haven't joined us yet, go over to racelogic.vip and check out the different classes that are offered. And I'm just there to film on the camera and talk for 15 minutes on fire suppression. Ben is one of the true experts, and I'm really, really excited and really proud to be aligned with you because you're amazing. You've always helped me with cooling stuff, so you're my guy.
Yeah, thank you.
You bet. See you guys later.